What's your favorite ocean travel story from when you guys were going to interview people or going to conventions or CES, anything like that?
I can kind of think of one. First Bill Gates interview. Plane gets... We brought everything. Did we bring travel iMac? I think we brought travel iMac for that.
Yep. We had a layover
in Chicago. Big snowstorm. Gets delayed. We waited in Newark basically till the point where our connecting flight left. And then we decided we're not going to make this. We're going to have to reschedule. They tell us, go downstairs. You can wait at baggage claim and get the stuff you checked on the plane because the plane's not taking off like anytime soon.
Yeah.
Sit there. People at baggage check tell us that we can get it, but we're going to have to wait for a little while. We waited for 3 hours at baggage claim, finally went up again and asked somebody, and they're like, I don't know who told you that. There was no chance you were getting that. And then the iMac, all our tripods, a ton of equipment just gets shipped off to Seattle for us to not come for almost a week, I think.
Wow.
It had to lay over and everything.
It laid over.
Wait, so what happened to it?
They kept it in Seattle.
So it arrived at Seattle, and then they called me and they were like, hey, your stuff's at the airport. And I was like, I know, I'm not there. And so they kept it. They have this room where they keep bags, and they just kept it in there. Mm-hmm. So a couple weeks later when we flew out, we picked all our stuff up at the airport. Wow. We landed there and we were like, you got all our stuff? And they're like, yep. And then we picked it up.
Was there like a red camera in there? Do you know?
No, because we always travel with the red on us.
Keep that. Keep that with you.
Keep that thing.
But tripods and travel computer and all that stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Next sauce.
Yeah.
Are you guys...
I feel like we're really... Oh, no. I forgot about it.
Is next.
Okay.
I am dying.
Can you smell... I want you to see if this smells like the one. Because the bottle is different than what they have online, but I have a feeling Hot Ones just bought as many of the original bombs as possible, and now they just have a different bottle.
I'm genuinely concerned for Sean Evans' intestines. How does he do this?
They're going to study his body.
Yeah. This is insane. And he does it multiple times. Like, I would imagine they have shoots stacked up.
Yeah, like he's done two-a-days.
That's crazy.
Two-a-days.
He's on two.
That's crazy.
That just like...
Oh my God, I'm like a little lightheaded. Okay.
I'm really not looking forward to this.
This is the bomb.
I was very excited about this show until this moment.
Yeah, I was too.
Okay.
Cheers, fellas.
Oh, that has a kick.
Oh, you just wait.
What was your weirdest fan experience?
Just go straight to the back of your throat. And yeah. And then just... You're feeling it?
Weirdest fan experience.
Weirdest fan experience. Could be positive, could be negative, whatever.
I'm just going to try not to do milk till the end. That'll make me happy.
Trying to not touch my eyes.
That won't happen. Okay, careful around your eyes. Yeah. Careful around your eyes.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I'll sometimes be out with the team or something, and then someone comes up and recognizes me and says hi, takes a picture. They're like, how often does that happen? It's actually usually not too bad because most tech fans, we don't really go out that much.
Fair.
Hard to meet people on Valorant.
Yeah, there's actually famous people where they go outside, and as soon as they go outside, it's awful, and you can't go anywhere. Luckily, we don't have that. So shout out to everyone who's very respectful and nice, and I take pictures of people. So I don't know if I have any weird.
Andrew, do you?
I mean, CES, you have some people that are half fan, half trying to sell you something. There's a guy trying to sell you on these iPhone cases once at CES. And the first question you asked him was oh, do you have one? I have an iPhone 12. Do you have it for that? He's like, we don't have that one yet. And it's hard to pitch this when you don't have the most recent iPhone. But that's more of a sales thing. We've had really good fan experiences.
Okay, what was your favorite?
Anyone who recognizes me feels pretty awesome. I've actually been noticed at the climbing gym a couple times recently, and that makes me feel kind of sweet. But then they probably see me climb and are like, that guy sucks. I guess I could kind of pivot this to the things I feel the worst about, it's weird saying fan experiences, but viewers of the show. I've had people tweet at us saying, hey, I saw you guys at blah, 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 but I didn't want to disturb you and come say hi. And I feel bad about stuff like that. It's like the people who are being that respectful are generally the people we want to say hi to and like totally down to say a picture. If you ever are in a scenario where you see someone on YouTube that you enjoy, just take context into like if they're maybe shooting something, chill for a minute. And then like if you see them taking a break, just be like, hey, what's up? Just wanted to say hi, blah, blah, blah. I think we're always down to take a picture. We're always down to meet people. If you see someone like, you know, with their family eating dinner, stuff like a quick hi might be fine and stuff like that. Like I said, I like saying hi, but just like don't interrupt. We've been shooting stuff and people will just like, oh, I love your stuff. Like when we're very obviously have cameras pointed on stuff. And then that's just like kind of
I can't believe how many words are coming out of your face.
How are you doing?
I'm trying to distract myself. Yeah, you're sweating. Oh, you're sweating.
I'm like a quarter of the way through this ice cream.
I'm trying not to breathe. Yeah, I've suddenly started chugging milk.
I mean, my tongue hurts, but I just touched my. I think we're good. I think we're good. But
okay.
Would you agree with everything I said? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just making sure I'm not talking for Marquez, and he's like, "Don't ever fucking talk to me."
What was the last YouTube? Oh my god. Okay.
Yes, I'm so glad we put Adam on camera. He was gonna do this off camera.
The last YouTube video, movie, or TV show shot that you saw that blew your mind.
The last one, that's so hard. Can I tell you one of my favorite shots ever in something that I will always bring up?
Marquez, are you all right?
There's an episode.
I'm gonna run out and sing that.
There's an episode called Crossroads in Band of Brothers. And it's this scene where there's a crossroads, obviously, and the group that you're following is trying to move past this, but they see that there's like some German soldiers at that crossroad, and they're all in a trench, but they have to advance towards that hill where the road is. And
there's a show about war, by the way.
It's a show. It's World War II. It's like it's a TV series. They're all about an hour long.
Fantastic series.
Really, really good series. But basically, they throw some smoke grenades and they call everyone to charge, and everyone starts charging before the smokes pop, or one guy starts charging and then the smokes pop, and it's this just like beautiful shot of all these soldiers running through this smoke, and I just think it's one of the like coolest pieces of film or whatever that I've seen.
Andrew, how are you doing this?
I just like feel like I actually got like one more spice, one piece further back in my throat as you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you on the way down now?
No.
Still going up?
Yeah.
All right. Then what's your favorite shot?
I'm gonna get fired for suggesting this.
No. I actually just recently watched the Top Gear F-150 Lightning review, and they have a shot where a hot air balloon flies over the top of the truck. How?
Flies over the top like
they go under the bumper and point up to the sky, and the front bumper is in the shot, and then a hot air balloon goes over the top.
What?
That's
How do they even line up the shot and know that it's going to come over?
Do you think they saw a hot air balloon and was like, "Let's get this shot," or did they like rent a hot air balloon? And
No, they
stage that?
definitely. I think they saw it coming, lined it up, and just nailed it. And I appreciate that.
It's always more impressive when it's like YouTube stuff because you know that's not fully planned. If that was in a movie, you know they hired that balloonist and everything.
Yeah.
Balloonist.
Balloonist? Is that what you call it?
Yeah. What is the word? I guess just
don't know.
pilot.
Yeah.
Pilot for the hot air
probably
balloon.
pilot.
I like balloonist.
John Lee's a balloonist now, isn't he? Old Ultimate Friend also played on that.
Portland Nitro player.
Poorly stat tracked Hammerheads team.
He's playing for Portland now.
He is. I definitely touched my nose because I can feel it in one of my nostrils now.
Who is your dream guest for the podcast?
Podcast.
Anyone. You could get anyone. Not the channel. Podcast specific.
Right. There's a difference. There's people who I want to have on the channel and just talk tech for 12 minutes, and then there's people I want to have on the podcast and pick their brain for an hour.
I think we've talked about this before, actually. Tim asked us this once. I have a couple.
On the podcast or?
No, not on the podcast.
okay.
We just talked about it randomly.
Oh, got it.
Do you have an answer?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I have one off the
If
bat.
I could just like pick somebody that I don't necessarily would be great for a tech podcast, but John Oliver would be amazing. I think he makes some of the best. I know it's for HBO, but like most people watch it online.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Someone who I think would be really good. Lando Norris is an F1 driver, but he also has a YouTube channel that he has people that work on it, and they do like F1 gaming and F1 tech stuff. And I just think that combination of professional athlete and also like doing really well in the social media world could be a fun combination that could work on the podcast pretty well.
Yeah, I thought of two.
Okay.
Chris Paul. I want to talk to him about just like
Everyone got excited except for me.
sports strategy. I just want to be like, just walk me through like a defensive possession, like everything you were thinking about during this possession. I would love to do that with film. I would just watch film with him.
Yeah.
And
Film session.
And Derek Blasberg.
Okay.
Is that another basketball player?
No, the guy from the Met Gala who's just
that we talked about before.
he's
Okay.
just everywhere, man. I want to talk to that guy more.
I mean, he has done a lot of YouTube stuff. He could explain the fashion world to us.
That's true. That's an angle we
the
have not touched
YouTube
before.
fashion world.
Explain the fashion world to me, Derek.
Explain fashion.
While
please.
eating 10 spicy wings.
Yes.
Thanks for watching that clip. Mac has something special to say to all our... What was that? Subscribe. Press the like button.
Mac has this thing where like he knows when a camera is on and doesn't look at it. Have you noticed that? Like he...
This is Mac subscribing to the Waveform Clips channel.
It's a good thing audio listeners don't have to use clips after. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, man.